I'm just going to talk a little bit before some people get on here. Anyways, this is Alex Friedman, your man, the people's trainer. What's up, Friedmanites? I'm over here at the beach. Check. Such a beautiful day here in sunny Southern California. Hanging out in the marina. I usually come here every day in the morning before I have to do my work or go to work and just kind of chill out and get the day going. Most of the time I come, it's like 6 in the morning, but today I was able to get a bunch of stuff done, so I'm just kind of taking a break right now, coming out here and hanging out and kind of cleansing my life and, absorbing some vitamin D. The beach is a place that I love to be. It helps me so much, and I just feel at home when I'm near the water. So being here right now is just kind of setting the mood for my Friday. First off, I just want to start by talking about being grateful. It's so easy to just not be grateful, and you're grinding and doing all this stuff, trying to lose weight, trying to make money, trying to be successful, trying to be better you. And sometimes you just got to look back and be grateful for the small things, and also kind of look back and see in your mind, just be like, hey, look where I was a year ago, or look where I was 2 years ago, or even 10 years ago. It's amazing how when you do that, you look back and you're just kind of like, oh my God, I've actually come a really long way. I do this all the time. I'm really hard on myself. I'm always working really hard. Sometimes I'm working too much. I'm always trying to fight burnout. I'm always trying to be big on creating balance and doing things like coming to the beach every morning and meditating and kind of just opening up my day like that. Like, those are things that kind of help me stay on track and create balance in my life so I can keep going. But, when I really look back, it's like, man, 10 years ago, I was 320 pounds and addicted to drugs and alcohol and pretty much didn't think that I would have a future at all. And now I'm, certified personal trainer. I got a bunch of clients. I love them all. I get to help them all the time. And, I run my own business and I'm in shape and I feel great and my life is going the way it should be. So just think about the small things. Like right now, I'm just grateful for the positive people that are in my life, that are here, my support group, my good friends and family. And I'm grateful to be able to work and on my break, if I want to, just come down to the beach because the beach is so close to me. I'm super grateful for that. So, just grateful for the small things today, putting some positive energy in my life. If there's anybody on here right now, I can't see because the sun's kind of bright. So type in the comments what you're grateful for. Can't see. Let's see if we got anybody on here. I'll wait a few more minutes, hang out and answer any questions you guys have. Also, I just launched a new ebook, a free ebook. It may not pertain to all of you, but you guys out there that are trying to gain some muscle and get a little bit bigger, everyone's always asking me how I added so much mass to my arms, so I decided to make a free ebook on my killer arms workout. It's called the Killer Bicep ebook. You can get that if you go to getkillerbicepsnow.com. It's 100% free. Everybody go check it out. It's got all the workouts in there on, my favorite arm workout that's really kind of helped me add some inches on my arm, and also just a little bit about nutrition and hydration and all that stuff. And I'm giving it to you guys for free as an appreciation. All right, no one's on here yet. I'm just gonna answer questions for you. A good question for me from all my clients a lot of the time is, I've worked so hard during this week. I stayed on track because I go to work, I wake up, I do my thing, I eat my breakfast, I eat my lunch, everything's the same, my routine is all the same. And now it's Friday and everyone's already posting events on Facebook and messaging me like, hey, what are you doing tonight? Oh, we're going here. So-and-so's having a party, it's so-and-so's birthday. It's summer, 4th of July was the other day, like, let's celebrate. And they're always like, hey, what can I do to still have a life and go out and hang out with these people that are inviting me out to go drinking and to restaurants and stuff like that, and do something while I'm out that is going to help me stay on track, instead of feeling like, oh my God, I have no life. If I want to be in shape and lose weight, then I have to sit in my house all the time and lock myself in a room so that I don't eat cookies and ice cream and tacos and pizza. Well, the biggest thing that works for me is I've gotten pretty efficient at this now, but if you go somewhere you've never been before, say you're going out for dinner for your friend's birthday tonight, and you know that everyone there is really not going to be worried about what they're eating, and you are, because you're trying to lose weight and you have a goal that you're trying to reach. So what I would tell my clients to do is go online, find the menu for the restaurant, take a look at the menu, see what you got on there, and then try and find something healthy, like a salad that has a vinaigrette or fat-free dressing. By the way, any salad you get, every restaurant has a vinaigrette. You can always ask them for that, or if they don't, then you can just tell them that you want olive oil and balsamic vinegar mixed with lemon. Totally fine. Add some chicken on there. Great meal. Chicken and vegetables is always a thing to do. You can always get meat and vegetables anywhere. And if you're in a pinch, like a real pinch, steak. You can just order steak. Just get steak and grilled vegetables or steamed vegetables and a side garden salad. But going online, look at the menu, research it, see what they got, call them, make sure that they have those things, and just be prepared ahead of time and set it in your mind. Go in there with the mindset that you are not eating junk food. You already know what you're going to eat. Stay away from the appetizers unless they have an appetizer that's like a chicken lettuce wrap kind of appetizer is good. It's low carb, it's low fat. The sauce is usually on the side. It's just like chicken and stuff inside of a lettuce wrap. That's totally cool. And just go in there with that mindset and just know, like, hey, I'm going here. I already know what I'm going to eat. This is what I'm going to do. I already researched it. I've got the idea. And now you already have in your mind you're going to do it. Chances are you're going to stick to that. And then another thing you can do to kind of make sure that you stick to that is, before you go, make sure that you have eaten enough throughout the day consistently, so that you don't go in there super full, super hungry. Because if you're hungry and you go somewhere and there's pizza and nachos and tacos, I'm speaking for myself here too, on the table, you're gonna eat it because your blood sugar's low and you're hungry and you're just like, you know what? Screw it. I don't care. I'm starving. I'm gonna make a bad decision. And then you're super hungry, so you're gonna eat it like an animal, super fast. And then you're going to be pissed the next day because you're all bloated and you feel fat and you jumped off your routine. Another thing that helps too, this is a little same topic, a little different from being on the weekend, is make sure that once a week you guys are going out and having a cheat meal. Like, go out once a week and just do whatever you want in terms of eating. I usually do it on Sunday nights. Like, I'll eat good throughout the week. I'll stay on my fitness routine. I'll keep my diet. And then on Sunday nights, I'll go out and I like to go to the Yard House. So I go to the Yard House and get a burger and fries, and that's my cheat meal, and that's what I do. So that's another thing that you guys can do to kind of keep yourselves on track and stay with the program and treat yourself once in a while. Because if you just do this lifestyle of just eating chicken and vegetables all day long, you're going to want to kill yourself. No lies there. But if you go and have a cheat meal once a week, it's like you did well all week. You stayed on your routine. You did well on Saturday. You deserve the meal. It's like a well-deserved meal for you, and you feel good about it. You kind of look forward to it. Some people say that, waiting for the cheat meal and then overindulging, this, that, and the other, it works for some people. It doesn't work for others. It works for me when I'm on my routine during the week and I'm busy. I work a lot on the weekends too, so that can make it easier. But even if I'm going out of town, or I'm just like, I'm just going to have fun this weekend, I know for a fact that I'm not going to wake up at 4:35 in the morning, do my routine, go out, go to the beach, meditate, come do my clients, stay on track, have all my meals every couple hours. It's not planned out. It's like, oh, it's the freedom of the weekend. I'm just going to let loose and kind of do whatever I want. Well, when you forget to do those things, it's really easy to be like, oh man, I haven't eaten in 6 hours. I'm super hungry now and my blood sugar's low. So what do I want? I want a bunch of junk food, maybe some sugar, maybe some pizza. You know what I mean? Like, it's super easy. So just try and give yourself a routine on the week, stick with it. you can give it, I mean, I recommend everyone does a cheat meal. If you do it sometimes twice a week, it's not going to kill you. And just remember, a cheat meal, that's one meal. So like, say my cheat meal, I went out, I wanted a burger and French fries. And if I was feeling really adventurous, maybe I would split some kind of fatty appetizer with whoever I'm with. That does not mean that I wake up on Sunday morning and I go to brunch and I eat all kinds of garbage. And then I go to lunch and I have pizza. And then I go to dinner and I'm drinking soda and having burgers and nachos. No, that is not it. Either you go to brunch and you have your cheat meal, you go to lunch and you have your cheat meal, you go to dinner and you have your cheat meal. A cheat day is definitely enough calories to burn you through all the progress that you did all week long. Calories in, calories out. 3,500 calories in equals 1 pound gain. 3,500 calories out equals 1 pound lost. Do you know how easy it is to consume 3,500 calories if you're going and having 3 cheat meals in one day? Way easy. Yeah, I could do that in one meal, no problem. So there's just some little tips for you to kind of stay on track and, you know, make sure you're doing stuff that makes it fun for you. You know, you don't have to eat, like, just because you're eating chicken and vegetables and stuff doesn't mean that you can't go and learn how to cook a little better. Or if you already know how to cook, eat more. Get more adventurous with your cooking. Look online for healthy recipes. You know what I mean? Like I eat a lot of chicken, but I also eat fish. But I will prepare the chicken like multiple different ways, or I'll eat turkey. And you know, one of my favorite things to eat is I call it Mexican ground turkey. It's kind of a recipe I came up with on my own. It's ground turkey with low sodium taco seasoning, grilled vegetables, onions, mushrooms, and peppers. And then you put avocado or guacamole in there, and it tastes awesome. It's delicious. So that's a variation of a very bland mixture of stuff that tastes absolutely great. So just, you know, not everybody knows how to cook, but if you look online, you can definitely find a ton of recipes that are to the T how to do it. Turn on the oven, preheat to 350, cut the chicken, mix this, mix this. This is how much you put in here. This is what you need. These are the ingredients. This is how long you cook it. This is how long it sits for. Totally easy. You just have to dedicate time in your life to do this. That's another thing that we can talk about too that has to do with nutrition. There's meal prep. A great way to stay on track. You know, if you're buying all your healthy food, chances are if you're going to a restaurant, no matter what, there is going to be like oils and fats cooked in the food. But if you cook your food, it is way better, way, way better. There's also meal prep companies out there. I suggest that if you don't like cooking food, you can order these meals from them. You can tell them what you want. You know it's healthy. Just pop it in the microwave and go. However, it's super expensive. Most people aren't going to buy it because they deliver, it's fresh. You know, it can be anywhere from $12 to $15 a meal. So I suggest, you know, you can prep your food for up to 5 days at a time safely. I usually do 3 times a week. It's really easy to cook in bulk. If you have an oven, you just pop like, you know, a ton of chicken in there or whatever, and then you can cook all kinds of stuff in the stove. But the point I'm trying to say is, if you prep your food, if you have a designated prep time, Tuesdays are my slow days during the week. I usually have a big break from the morning to the evening. So I designate 2 to 3 hours to cook my food on Tuesdays. And then on Sunday, I try and prep my food as well. So if you take this time to do this and it's part of your routine and you know you're going to do it, you just do it repeatedly a few times, then it becomes a habit and it's not a big deal. So you can cook all this food and then put it in containers in your refrigerator, ready to rock and roll, and you're good to go. And it will literally keep you from going and buying bad food, spending too much money on food, and also you'll have enough food with you all the time to make sure that you're eating every few hours so that you're not getting crazy hungry and overindulging. For instance, if you work at an office, every office has a break room with a refrigerator. There is no excuse why you can't make your food, go in there, stick it in the refrigerator, stick your name on it, because I know people at offices like to steal food, and write, if you eat my meal prep, I'll kill you. And then you're good to go. And if you are on the go, there's these things we have in this world today called cooler bags. Get some ice packs, toss it in the cooler bag, keep it in your car. If you get a good cooler bag, it will keep the food fresh for, I would say, I've done 14 hours before, but don't quote me on that. That was maybe a little risky, but I would say 10 to 12 hours, you're safe on a good cooler bag. Yeah, You might have to heat it up in a microwave, but let's just say you're like let's say you're a med sales rep, right? You're traveling along all day long from doctor to doctor. Most people have a district. Sometimes your district's large. What if your district is LA all the way to Orange County? So you got to do, you're doing Santa Monica, you're doing Venice, you're doing Marina Del Rey, you're doing Culver City, you're doing Beverly Hills, you're going to Torrance and South Bay and all that stuff all the way down to Orange County. That's a big thing. You're like, oh man, I don't want to eat this disgusting cold meal prep. Well, guess what? I got another option for you. Pull over at any 7-Eleven or gas station with like AM, PM type gas station or mini mart. Maybe you don't have those where you live. Buy a water, $1 water. Put your meal prep in the microwave. You only have to buy the water if they really give you a problem, but they will have a microwave there. There you go. Took 5 minutes out of your day, but now you have the food that you cooked, that you prepped, that's keeping you on track, and there's no excuse anymore because it's not cold because you got to heat it up. So yeah, there's just little things like that. One other thing that I want to get into here, this is not a problem for me because I don't do it. I don't do it because, well, it's alcohol. I'm sober, so I don't drink alcohol because I'm sober. I do not drink alcohol because of fitness and stuff like that. But a lot of people have a problem where, like, I've had clients where they're literally like, oh my God, I stopped drinking beer and I dropped 10 pounds. It's like, man, you were drinking a lot of beer. Well, beer has a lot of calories, a lot of carbs. What are carbs and too much excess sugar? What does sugar turn into? Fat. So when it comes to alcohol, if you like to drink alcohol, I would suggest that you cut the drinking out a lot. If you want to drink beer, make the beer part of your cheat meal. Maybe have 1 or 2 max. You don't want to have too many because it's gonna bloat you. It's got a lot of carbohydrates, a lot of sugar, and now with all these fancy beers out there like IPAs and there's like, you used to have wine snobs and connoisseurs, now you have beer snobs and connoisseurs. But the problem is they have so many different beers. The darker the beer, the more dense the carbohydrate and calorie count is. So if you're drinking a bunch of those, then yeah, you're gonna get fat. So stay away from those. Don't have too many, and don't drink it a lot. And if you're drinking, I would say the best way to do it would be if you can drink a clear alcohol with a clear mixer and some lime, like vodka and soda water and lime. That's good, but not too much, because remember, alcohol does turn into sugar in the blood, and sugar turns into fat. So you want to keep drinking to a minimum. And chances are, if you're drinking too much anyways, then you're drinking too much in your life and you shouldn't be drinking that much as it is. You know what I mean? A lot of people use alcohol as a tool. I know a ton of people in my life that they go home, they've had a long day, they work super hard, and they're like, God damn, I need a drink. You know what I mean? And I get it. If I could go home and have a drink and sit there and one drink gave me a little buzz and relaxed me, I would, but I want to drink 10 drinks and get super wasted and do something absolutely ridiculous. So I can't drink at all. But I understand. But you have to remember, if you're drinking every day, that's just excess calories for no reason. Why can't you go home and, meditate, look into meditation, do something like that? I believe that a lot of people, even if you drink 1 drink a day, you're still addicted to alcohol. You are using alcohol as a tool to escape from the world at night when you get home. I'm not saying there's anything wrong with that or it's bad for you, but it's not going to help you with your weight loss. And I'm not saying that once you get to like healthy status of your body where you want to be in your mind, that if you want to have a drink, go ahead and have a drink. But I just really think that drinking every day is not beneficial for health and fitness and wellness and nutrition and all that stuff. So I don't know. But see, I just kind of went on a rant here. I don't have the greatest reception, so I can't see. Oh, what's up, Anthony? I see you. Miss you too, brother. Yeah, I'll be there, bro. I want to come to Connecticut ASAP. Oh, what's up, Michael? Yeah, I wish I was the man with the plan. You're the man with the plan. This guy Michael Roca over here, guys. Racha. I always call him Roca. If you need help with your website or getting your name out there and learning how to market on the internet, that's your boy right there, Mr. Michael Roca. I did it again. Rocha. No, I did that on purpose. I'm just messing with you, brother. Anyways, guys, I'm over here at the beach. It's Friday. Not a care in the world. Just hanging out. I just figured that this was a good time to get on here and kind of, you know, help you guys out and tell you some information. I've said this stuff before, but sometimes saying it again, you know, people, it's crazy. Like, I had no idea about nutrition. Do you think that I knew that if I had too many, like, obviously eat too much, you get fat, but if you're, it's like what you're eating too, you know, and the older you get, I'm 30, I'm going to be 32 in the middle of this month. So a week from this coming Tuesday on the 18th, I'm going to be 32. And I'll tell you something, man. I used to be able to drop 20 pounds like that. And now, if I want to lean out, ever since I turned 30, it's a mission. It's a lot of cardio, and yeah, that's another thing. Do cardio. The more cardio you do, the more leeway you have with your diet. If you get to a place where you want to be and you're happy there and you do an hour of cardio 5 days a week, you will have much more leeway with what you're eating in terms of maintaining the weight that you're at. All right, guys, once again, this is Alex Friedman here with Friedman Fitness, the people's trainer. I'm here for you. I want to help you. Oh yeah, one time before I forget, I'm about to launch a new ebook. I told you about, well, I got the free one out now, Killer Biceps ebook. Go to getkillerbicepsnow.org. Getkillerbicepsnow.org. Download my ebook for free because I appreciate you. Add some size to those guns. Also, about to launch a new ebook called Friedman Fitness Nutrition Success Highway 101. In this ebook, you will learn about all the things that I just told you. It is 88 pages of full-blown awesome, from nutrition, how to gain weight, how to lean out, how to gain mass, how to prep your food, everything about micro and macronutrients, supplements, and a ton of recipes. So yeah, if you're getting bored with that chicken and broccoli that tastes like crap and it's dry, I got 20 recipes in here that are gonna make you satisfied and feel great and eating stuff that tastes delicious and will not make you fat. All right, guys, once again, new ebook coming out, Friedman Fitness Nutrition Success Highway 101. Go to getkillerbicepsnow.org and download my free Killer Biceps ebook. Add some size to your guns, fellas. All right, guys, happy Friday. Have a great weekend. Work hard. Keep your mind right. Eat healthy food. And stay up, people. Once again, Alex Friedman here. Friedman Fitness, the people's trainer. I'll talk to you guys later. Have a great day.